Hi, welcome to Biologic Master. When we think of reducing stress, we usually think of things like yoga, meditation, or maybe a stiff drink. But it turns out that all you really need is a little bit of green space. That's right, it's just a little bit of grass. Trees or even a well-maintained garden can do wonders for your mental health. And the science behind it is pretty fascinating. Now, I've talked about this before, but today I want to share some new research with you and explain why exactly being around nature is so good for us. First, let's look at this study published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology. Researchers found that just 2 hours spent in a park can significantly lower cortisol levels in healthy adults. Cortisol, as you probably know, is a stress hormone, so lower cortisol levels mean less stress. The participants in this study were divided into two groups. One group spent 2 hours in a park, while the other group spent time in a shopping mall. After their outings, researchers measured their cortisol levels and found that the participants who had spent time in the park had significantly lower levels of the stress hormone. But why does this happen? Why are we able to shake off so much stress just by taking a walk in the woods or sitting on a bench under a tree? Well, there are several theories. One is that being in nature allows us to escape from our stressful environment. When we're in a natural setting, we're away from the noise and chaos of the city, and we have a chance to relax and decompress. Another theory is that being around nature helps us to focus on the present moment. When we're in a natural setting, we're surrounded by beauty and we're able to appreciate the present moment more fully. This can help us to let go of our worries and focus on the here and now. There's also some evidence that being around nature boosts our mood by triggering the release of endorphins. Endorphins are chemicals that our body produces that have a similar effect to morphine. They act as natural painkillers, and they also make us feel happy and relaxed. Of course, if you live in a big city, then finding green space can be a challenge. But according to a recent study, even a little bit of green space can make a big difference. The researchers in this study looked at the relationship between green space and mental health in over 20,000 people who lived in 5 different cities. They found that even if you only have a small amount of green space near your home, it can still have a positive impact on your mental health. The people who lived near green spaces were less likely to report symptoms of depression and anxiety. And they were more likely to report feeling happy and satisfied with their lives. This is great news because it means that we don't need to live in the middle of a forest to reap the benefits of nature. Even a small patch of grass or a few trees in a city can make a big difference. So if you're feeling stressed out, take a break and go find some green space. Take a walk in the park, sit on a bench and enjoy the sunshine, or simply surround yourself with plants and flowers. It may not seem like much, but it can actually make a big difference in how you feel. And it's not just us humans who need green space. Our furry friends need it too. If you have a dog, then take them for a walk in the park. They'll love it, okay? And if you don't have a dog, then maybe it's time you adopted one. Not only will you get the benefits of having a furry companion, but you'll also get the benefits of spending time in nature. Speaking of which, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so that I can keep making them. And if you have a friend who could use some stress reduction tips, then please share this video with them. They might not be able to help you reduce your stress levels, but I guarantee that they'll love this video. Thanks for watching.